The Drive with Tim Donnelly here on 99.9 The Fan, continuing with some very special guests here in studio. We have Ed Strickland, the owner of Deep River Shooting Clays and Shooting School, and Jenny Palmatier, the CEO of the Kay Yow Cancer Fund. Now, everybody's very familiar with Kay Yow, the battles she faced, and the basketball game she's won, and everything, the legend that she is at state. Where does the Kay Yow Cancer Fund and the shooting school and sporting clays, where do you guys connect?
Well, it goes back, and it's a long story. We don't have time for this segment, but my wife's a 10-year cancer survivor. And so through different things that happened, and some of those affiliations are still actually very active in the Kay Yow Cancer Fund. And one of those events we were at, I said, hey, why don't we have an event called Clays for Kay, and we'll throw pink targets. And we were like, that sounds fun. And so we started working that day. And so this is our 8th year. And we throw pink targets, and for the longest time we had pink shells too. And it's not just pink, but that's the only thing they make the clays in. But obviously we like to remind people that the Kay Yow Cancer Fund, although breast cancer was Coach Al's battle, it's all women's cancer. And so that's what makes it really special for us. And for those that come out to Deep River Sporting Clays, is many of them their families have been affected, and so we're a little over $100,000 through this event for the Kay Yow Cancer Fund, and we're trying to. That's why we're here today. We need some more help. We want to keep it growing,
and we want to help you get that out. And by the way, everyone listening, we'll give you the registration ways and the pathways and the dates and everything at the end. So stay tuned for that. Jenny, to date, $8 million raised. Obviously, 100,000 through this event. Let the listeners know where that money is going and the good that's being done with obviously the money raised at the shooting event, but also the money being raised by the Kay Yow Fund in other ways.
Well, first of all, I think it's, even to hear you say it, it's just really phenomenal and an amazing thing to think about.
Sometimes you have to count the zeros, right? That's eight,
yeah.
And then 7-0. Goodness. 6 zeros. Goodness gracious. 7 figures.
In the words of Coach Yow, she would be so proud and thankful for where we are, but she would finish that with, but we can do more.
Always.
It's just amazing to watch one woman's vision of, a servant leader that just really wanted to use her battle and her platform to be able to help others. And here we are 15 years later, over $8 million raised. And what we do, and Ed mentioned it, we fund all cancers affecting women. And what we do, we have a 3-pronged mission. And number one, we raise money for life-saving, life-enhancing drugs, cancer research. And then the second prong of our mission is we fund programs that provide access to quality cancer health care for underserved women, which was very important to Coach Yow. Is part of our mission from day one. And then the third part is we galvanize communities to do it. And that is literally our mission statement from Coach Yow's voice, from her to us. And so it's so rewarding to see now. She was a coach for over 30 years and believed in team so much, and she knew the power of uniting communities in the fight against cancer. And so now here we are, and to see that kind of come to fruition through places like Deep River and Ed, and to hear Francis's survivor story, and to meet all these women on the other side of what we're doing is really rewarding. And I know Coach Yow would be really proud of that.
Joining us here in studio on The Drive, Ed Strickland, the owner of Deep River Shooting Clays and Shooting School, Jenny Palmatier, the CEO of the Kay Yow Cancer Fund. And then, Coach, it matches because there's competition involved in this, and when you're a coach and you win as often as Coach did, it makes sense, right? It connects. So Ed, take us through the competition aspect, the day of. What are you signing up for when you show up at your organization?
Okay. Well, one of the things I was going to say, and then we talk about it, and it's kind of funny because Coach Yow didn't get to see Clays for Kay, but the very first event we had, when it was all over, Sue Donohue was the first executive director, and she said, I don't think this is what Coach Yow envisioned, but she would have been right in the middle of it. and that makes
probably
us feel
would have won,
good,
if we're being honest.
And
it is until she won.
Yeah.
And it's the good thing about it is a competition, but it's not a competition. It's mainly for fun. Anybody can do it. That's one thing too. Sporting clays and shooting, you don't have to have anything. We provide everything you need. No experience, just a desire to come out and shoot some clays and help raise money for a great event, a great cause. it's September the 15th. Again, this is our 8th year. DeepRiverSportingClays.com is our website. That is where the registration link is. Right on the homepage is a Clays for K link. You click on it, and it takes you through the channels of where you can purchase tickets. It can be team. It's teams of 5 is what we do, but it can be one person can show up. We'll find a team for you. Anybody can register. It's also a great team building event for companies. A lot of businesses, they're looking for a way to get the crew together and go out and do something and do it for a cause. And so this is a great way to do it. We like sponsorships, any way in any avenue that we can help. Lunch is included. We got great giveaways. We got some items that we're going to be drawing from the Carolina Hurricanes, the Angus Barn. There's a lot of cool stuff that we have to give away because we want. It's just and the good thing about it is we start this thing at a shotgun start, literally at 10 o'clock. We're having lunch at around noon. And about 1 to 1:30, everybody's done. And so it doesn't take a whole day. And so you can come out, help us raise some money for the Kay Yow Cancer Fund, and then head on to the beach your weekend. And so we're excited about it, and we're just thankful for the opportunity to come out and talk about it because it's a big deal for Deep River, and we're pleased to do it.
And this goes for when you say everybody's welcome. I know that they're like, if you're a hunter and you know your way around a gun, absolutely. If you're not and you just want to come out and learn, there'll be someone there to show you the right way and the safe way and all those sorts of things.
Absolutely, yeah. That's what we do at Deep River Sporting Clays. Our specialty is new, beginning, novice shooters, and so probably the vast majority of people come out. So we're not going to just send them out. We're going to give them a little bit of education. We're going to do a safety briefing. There's a lot of focus on safety, and then our crew and our staff's all around the course helping people get going. So anybody can do it. If you've never shot a gun in your life, you can do it, and you can have some success. And it is just nice to be able to know that every one of those pink clays that flies is silence is not golden in our business. We're making noise. We're making money.
There you go.
For the cost, right?
I like that. That's us too. And right when we're making noise, we're not quiet people here either. Ed and Jenny, thank you very much. One more time, I want to let everybody know it's Friday, September 15th.
Correct.
Registration the day of starts at 8:30. But if you can pre-register at the website DeepRiverSportingClays.com. It's easy to find, right? We all know our way around a website, but Clays for K is kind of the link there. Pre-register, bring your friends, bring everybody you know. It's for a great cause, the Kay Yow Cancer Fund, and win or lose, it's going to be a good time. There'll be a lot of good people out there.
Always is a lot of fun.
Awesome.
A lot of good conversations. So thank you very much for coming in, and we'll continue to pass along that info.
We appreciate it. Thanks for the time. Thank you.